Questions for the record. In the Chabad world, the Rambam, Maimonides, is very big, and the Lubavitch Rebbe very much encouraged the learning of Rambam daily. So there's a cycle where you can finish the Rambam, the whole Mishnah Torah. That's the Rambam's work on explaining all the commandments of the Torah and all the mitzvos. If you do one chapter a day, you finish in 3 years, and if you do 3 chapters a day, you can finish in 1 year. And so we just started a new cycle this past week. I think it was last Shabbos, I think Rosh Chodesh. Iyar was like the last parak of Rambam, and someone made a siyum where I was, so I on the Rambam. So I had a question. This comes from this week's Rambam, and he goes through he codifies all the mitzvos. He gives like number 1 mitzvah is to believe on Hashem. Number 2, and so I was going through this at the beginning. This is from Wednesday's Rambam, but it's part 1 of just the Sefer HaMitzvos, I believe, of the Rambam. Beginning, he goes, the first positive commandment is to mitzvah, to know that there is a God. 2 is to unify Him. 3 is to love Him. 4 is to fear Him. 5 is to pray. 6 is to cling to Him. And 7 is where the question is, to swear in His name. I'll read the Rambam's words. Mitzvah Zayin, mitzvah 7 is Lihi Shavea B'Shemo Shene'emar U'V'Shemo Tishavea Devarim Vav Yud Gimel Devarim Yud Chaf, and you shall swear in His name. Deuteronomy 6:13 and Deuteronomy 10:20. So this is being listed as one of the 248 positive commandments, to swear in His name. But you look around and no one swears in God's name today. People don't even swear at all. People say bli neder. And I don't know how this commandment is fulfilled. How do people fulfill this positive commandment today? No one swears in Hashem's name today. And if you're going to say that the mitzvah is just to believe that you should do it, that it's true, like, he'll list the other mitzvahs, let's say, of the sacrifices, and that's not, possible to do. Okay, I understand, but to swear in God's name is possible to do. So if he's listing it as a positive commandment, commandment number 7, how is this positive commandment fulfilled? Again, drawing a distinction between other mitzvahs, kiyumis, like let's just say, for example, like God forbid, someone and a couple needs to get divorced. There's a mitzvah to write a get, but it's not saying that everyone should go and get divorced. That might be something. It's conditional. It's a mitzvah that applies if the condition is here. Here's another extreme example. But let's say someone doesn't have a home. He doesn't have to put a mezuzah on his door. It's only if he lives in a home. He can just be a nomad, wander around, and he's not neglecting the mitzvah mezuzah because it doesn't apply. But in the case of swearing in God's name, it's a mitzvah that very easily can be done. It's very simple, and yet it isn't done. So again, the final question. The question is, question number 12 for questions for the record is, how is mitzvah number 7 of the Rambam, to swear in His name, fulfilled today?